Hello, my friends. We are going to dive into the new Erin Condren Monthly Planner. Let's check it out together. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Natalie of Coquette Natalie, and I love to talk about planners and stationery. I'm so excited to share with you the new Erin Condren Monthly Planner. This is something that I think is kind of a staple from Erin Condren, and I love it so much. It merges like the best of a notebook with the best of a monthly planner and sort of like some of the features of a life planner into a much simpler kind of planner for you. And you can use it for various things. We'll talk about that as we go. I have the cover Untamed Garden. And this year, typically when you get a monthly planner, you just get the simple ruler from Erin Condren. But this year they actually came with the new stencil ruler, which is actually one of my favorites. I'm using this so much in my daily do, like basically every day. And it's so functional, which actually makes it really functional for a monthly planner. So this is the cover Untamed Garden. Thank you to Erin Condren for getting this personalized for me. I did receive this planner to review for you from Erin Condren as an EC creator. And inside this planner, you'll see, I chose the design Toile. Actually love the design Toile so much. And I got the gold coil. And I did look on the site right now. The gold coil from Erin Condren is actually free right now. So there's no upcharge for getting a gold coil. If you're like gold coil is my favorite. So if you're like me and you want a gold coil, now's your chance to get it. You can see here the beautiful Toile name page. There's no vellum for a monthly planner. And you have this beautiful opening page here still. You still get the 12 boxes here for the year and the yearly view. So you do get the benefits much like a life planner. You still get to see all these beautiful things here. And you have the heritage and awareness observances, a line page here, another full front and back line page, and then we start into the month. So this is sort of like for the tab is like the academic where it's just the 12 floral design. It is not like I'll show you. So I have my Toile Life Planner here, which I've been using, and this is the July where you have the cute little planner sneak peeks and stuff in here. So this is just the simple floral one. So if you like it simple and floral, this is it for you. And we can go through with some comparisons later on as we go through. So in the July tab, you turn the page and you get the full monthly view. It's a Sunday start. And you have some of the key holidays listed already in the calendar. And I do like that they have this simple Toile floral design in the corner. I don't mind it at all. And in fact, I know a lot of us that use sticker kits, this at least it's not inside the coil, so you're able to cover it up if you need to. And then we have the Erin Condren productivity page here where you have your check boxes, a lined box, a full to-do list, another lined box here, and then line pages here. But the difference is with this, whereas in a life planner, you would have your weekly pages after this, this is all lined. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 line pages, front and back, to do with whatever you want. So my initial thought here in this planner for me is this would be a great place for me to use in my content creation for notes. I'm learning some different creative tools, notes on that because I can't remember some things sometimes, and for meeting notes. So instead of putting this and stuffing up my life planner with the meeting notes in there and snipping pages in, I can just use this as my notes for meetings and for anything else, content planning and whatnot. So this gives me plenty of room here and it can coordinate with my life planner. So that's an idea here. The other idea I have is just to not go with my line vertical at all and just use this, because then I have my daily duo where I'm bouncing between homework and home tasks and my content creation tasks. So it's something I'm thinking about, but this can just easily be a notebook. And I just like that it's not just a regular notebook because it's still categorized with the tabs. So we can go through each month here. So this is August here. And you go through the month and you have the dashboard, and they all have different colors that coordinate. And there are dual tip markers. I've been using these where you have sort of like, there's like the lighter color here, and then there's like a darker color that goes through. and they're like nice complementary colors to each other. So each month has their own color, and so you can use these markers throughout the planner notebook for whatever you want. So you have 10 pages here. Here's September, and your line pages. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and June. So this planner goes from July 2026 to June 2027. But when you go on the site, you can actually choose when you want it. So you can choose between July to June, August to July, or September to August, and then the calendar year, which is January to December. So you have like 3 different options of when you want to start. So maybe you want to have this be your planner for the fall when the kids are at school, and that can go from September of this year till August of 2027. Okay, so then towards the end here, this is a new thing here. You can get an add-on in the back, and it's $10 extra for the add-on. There are 4 different things you can add on: line pages, productivity, budget, and then I had checklist added in. It's kind of a new thing. And so for me, if I was thinking about, maybe this becomes your home maintenance planner, you can have all the checklists of all the different things. Maybe it's per month. Up here is like for the month of January, February, and so forth, or for the areas of your home, or for like me for content creation. Maybe this is like reels and this is videos. And I can snip out each page here and put that in each of the months. And I love snipping pages and putting them in. And then there's enough for the entire year. 40 sheets though. So there's 40 sheets front and back to use here. And then you get, because this is already a notebook, you don't get the back section of notes pages. So if you did want something where you have a back section for notes pages, you can just get the line pages in the back. So you get 1 sheet here, just one side, and then you get the yearly view here, which I just, in my life planner, in my yearly view back here, what did I do? I added in all the different colors and writing in. This one is obviously off, but I did the 1 thick line and 1 thin line just so I can see what color it was for each month using these markers. And so I never use this back page, so I thought that was a great way to know what the colors were for each month. And then you have your end page here, and you get 2 sheets of like just basic stickers here that are in the colors. And these are really nice to use in your monthly planner. A nice blush pink pocket back here, and that is it. So it doesn't go through like here in the back for a life planner. Let's see. Life planner, you have 4 sheets of stickers, which I like to use too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you don't really use these stickers, it kind of really doesn't really matter. And then I have this add-on. Let's take this out actually. And it's the same color pocket that I have here for Toile. So what's cool about the monthly planner is that you can use all of the accessories that come with Erin Condren. This is like an essential for me, so you can like snap this in here. And I've been using these a lot. Also, what's new is they brought back the bookmarks. One of them is in my planner. So say I want to bookmark July, I can just do that here. There we go. So that goes in there. I have another one to use for somewhere else. These washi tapes are great. I've been using these, and every color, again, they coordinate with the month. So I like doing that. It's kind of fun. I've been doing that, and I've been doing, let's see, for the 12 boxes. And in my life planner here, I have used it like this. Okay, so here are the boxes I've put out each month, and I've used this coordinating stickers in here for each month. So it's really pretty. I love this sticker book. I'm going to have to get another one because I've been using it up since I started early in my planner. So, and you can see here I have a rose gold versus the gold planner. So you can see the difference in the color of that. But I really like this a lot because it keeps me organized. The monthly planner is just great when you don't have that much stuff to manage. And a lot of people, let me just show you right here, they use it for budget, for projects. I can also change it to this Toile cover so that my two planners will be like matching. Maybe I'll use these together. And let's just see, I'll show you how the thickness is just to see. So this is an 18th month planner. I've actually taken out a couple months and then I have an add-on for goals in the back. And this one is the 12-month planner. The coil you can see is smaller, but it's just like a notebook and it's really, really handy. I think it's great for like home maintenance. People use it for budget. They use it for like notes. I think it's just so, so versatile. And what's coming out that's new from Erin Condren are the Softbound monthly planners. So that's super exciting. They do not come out until mid-July if the lined pages match exactly for the number of pages between the months, between the Softbound and the coil. I'm assuming yes, but I'm not 100% sure. And the Softbound notebooks, the royal blue, the larger one is 8x10. It's a legacy design. It's $35.50. And the A5, smaller A5 one, which is really cute and pretty, is the Toile design. And that is $32.50. So that one's super cute. It's kind of on my radar. And these all, if you order them now on Erin Condren, they don't ship until mid-July. So make sure if you have other things in your cart, you're okay with them to not get them till later in July because everything in that order will ship later on. Okay, and so another thing that I love are these snap-in dashboards, and I've been using them in each of my planners. This one actually matches really well with this cover here, Untamed Garden. See, these color palettes between and their covers are so good. They match all together, and you can see what I have in my life planner right now. I have here kind of like my vision board for the month, not for the month, for the year. So here I can do something like, maybe I'm using this for my filming and stuff, and I need my shortcuts to Final Cut Pro because sometimes I forget them. So I can do that, or like, other things like that. So these could be like easy reference sheets in here. I also really like using the magnetic clips from Erin Condren and clipping things into the covers as well. And these covers you can write with a wet erase marker, so it's very, very handy. You can use these. I've used these before, and it's fantastic. So just to know how wonderful this is, it's not just a notebook, it's also like a planner. It's great for monthly kind of overseeing like a bird's eye view of everything you're planning for the year. And I think it's very, very handy. We did not get our monthly planners in time for launch, but we did get a couple of the extras. I think this was a freebie for launch day, which was Monday. I'm filming this on a Wednesday. I just received the box a few hours ago. And this is something that's really cool. It is sold on the site, so I'm gonna undo this to show you. It's the budget dashboard. So if you're using this as a budget planner or kind of home maintenance planner, it's kind of nice to stick this inside your planner somewhere. Maybe it's within the month, like either after, like this is for July, and you can stick it back here and you can go over all the different things that you need to do. I'm actually going to use this I'm going to stick this in my daily duo because I have a petite planner, the budget one that I have, and sometimes I don't have it with me and I can just write in here really quickly since I always have my daily duo on my desk, like some of the expenses that happen. I can just really quickly put it in here and then put it into my budget planner later on. But this is kind of nice to have. I think this is really pretty and I really like all the little dashboards that Erin Condren is coming out with. So this is something you can purchase on your own. Maybe this will go great with your monthly planner if you're using this for budgeting. And yeah, I really like this a lot. Okay, so on this one I got because I really wanted to use this in here. I just really love the new Toile design, and I thought this would be nice also as another option for a bookmark. I do use this as a wet erase marker, but I was thinking this would be great as sort of like, let's go into the month of August, that I could stick this into the planner. and use this for some key things I want to do. And especially maybe here, this could be a place where I could put maybe things for I'm filming. So if this is in my, let's just say, this is in my line vertical, I can park some sticky notes here that I can use. That's what I like to do too. So maybe I put like, I'll probably take more, but I can park a few sticky notes here. And then since it's in my other planner, I don't have to have two of them because sometimes it does make it kind of bulky, or I can use this one in my line vertical. And yeah, I thought it would be really nice to like have this, and it's just so pretty in here too. I really like how they made this extend a little higher. So if you wanted to have it come up a little more, it's easier to grab. And so yeah, this is really pretty. I like this a lot. The toile design is just so gorgeous. If you were using this for home, maybe back here, you can put in meals for the week. And it's kind of an easy reference with your planner and your monthly planner. Maybe this is all your home maintenance stuff, but you can just plug in your meals here using a wet erase marker. I have this one from Erin Condren, and just put in your meals here. And if you wanted to move things around, you can just use a wet paper towel and erase it and then write it in again. So yeah, I find these really handy, and this is really pretty. And that's sort of why I do love the Coil notebooks and planners from Erin Condren. The Softbound is really cool too, but the Softbound won't have the add-on in the back. You can't add more pages in. Here you can even I snip pages out of my notebooks and planners all the time. I could snip things back in here if I want to. I could paste things in here. The 7x9 size is actually just like the perfect size. So, but some people need things on the go. So an A5 and an 8x10 is actually nice too. So yeah, I'm so glad that there is this new ruler here. I'm gonna take this out and put it in my pocket so I can use this. But yeah, I've been using this all the time. You can make wonderful circles and checklists and things like that with it. So it's very, very handy. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I've linked everything in the description below, as well as some fun accessories that go along really well with the monthly planner. I have the toile design, but you'll see if you want legacy, there's also matching accessories as well. And please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. You can keep up with all the Erin Condren and other planner and stationery content that I post on here. And I will see all of you in my next video. Bye.